This is going to blow your mind. Vietnam, a country with a powerful past, is special in Southeast Asia, known for its rich history and vibrant culture. It's a place where tall mountains meet flat, fertile land, and old traditions mix with modern dreams, creating a unique blend of the past and the future. Vietnam has shown incredible strength throughout its history, overcoming many problems to become its own unique nation. From the very beginning, Vietnam has been a place where different cultures met, a place where empires fought for control, and a place where people resisted being ruled by others, showing their resilience and determination. Vietnam's story is one of toughness, change, and always wanting to be free. The story of Vietnam's borders is one of growing bigger, getting smaller, and the lasting effects of geography. Over centuries, the shape and size of Vietnam have been influenced by various factors, including wars, colonization, and natural boundaries. At first, different tribes, like the Lac Viet, lived in the Red River Delta. These tribes were among the earliest settlers, laying the foundation for what would become a rich and diverse culture. This area, with lots of water and rich land, was where Vietnamese civilization began. The fertile soil and abundant water sources made it an ideal place for agriculture and settlement. Slowly, these early settlers became a unique group, creating the beginnings of the Vietnamese nation. Their customs, traditions, and social structures evolved, forming the early identity of Vietnam. Vietnam grew slowly, and there were often fights. These conflicts were not just with external enemies, but also internal struggles for power and control. To the south was the Kingdom of Champa, a strong rival with a history of sailing. The Champa were known for their maritime prowess and distinct culture. They fought for centuries, and the Vietnamese slowly moved south, eventually taking over Champa. This expansion was a significant part of Vietnam's history, shaping its southern regions. This southward movement, called the Nam Tien, was very important in creating the geography and culture of Vietnam. It led to the integration of new lands and diverse cultures into the Vietnamese identity. By the 1800s, Vietnam looked like it does today, with the Mekong Delta as part of its land. This region became a crucial part of Vietnam's agricultural and cultural landscape. But this time also marked the start of French colonial rule, a time of big changes and problems that would leave a permanent mark on Vietnam. The French imposed their own systems and exploited Vietnam's resources. The French wanted Vietnam's resources, so they created their own government areas and changed Vietnam's economy. They introduced new crops, industries, and infrastructure, altering the traditional ways of life. This time under French rule changed how Vietnam developed, affecting its politics, economy, and society. The legacy of this period is still evident in many aspects of modern Vietnam. Vietnam's history is a tapestry of relentless wars, underscoring its critical strategic and cultural significance. The indomitable spirit of its people, deeply rooted in tradition and resilience, shines through these turbulent times. From the fierce resistance against Chinese domination to the grueling battles against French colonists and the American military, each conflict has indelibly shaped Vietnam's identity. Each war, though steeped in sorrow and loss, forged a stronger, more united Vietnamese people, solidifying a national identity born of struggle. The legendary resistance against foreign invaders is a testament to their unyielding spirit and tenacity. One of the most celebrated victories occurred in the 1200s, when General Tran Hung Dao led the Vietnamese army to a stunning triumph over the Mongols, a feat that remains etched in history. This victory, against a vastly superior force instilled immense pride and demonstrated Vietnam's formidable military prowess. The 1900s brought Vietnam's greatest challenge, the Vietnam War, a conflict that captivated global attention. This protracted and devastating war, pitting the communist North against the US-backed South, left an indelible scar on the nation, transforming its landscape and its people. Yet, it also showcased the unbreakable resolve of the Vietnamese people as they fought fiercely for their homeland. Their victory, culminating in the reunification of the country, stands as a powerful testament to their enduring spirit and determination. The Vietnam War, a somber chapter in the nation's history, highlights the indomitable spirit of the Vietnamese people, a spirit that continues to inspire. Join us in celebrating Vietnam's rich history and resilient spirit. Subscribe to our channel for more stories of courage and culture from around the world.